Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Ranked Ones competitive matches, I should say. I'm actually doing things slightly different than I did last time. I'm going to record my audio after the fact, because there are things that I saw that I said wrong in the last video, or that I didn't say entirely how I wanted to, because I was trying to focus on playing. And this will also help me, reduce stress by just being able to focus on the game when I'm actually playing it, so I don't have to worry about talking and playing at the same time. So let's just kind of get right into it. I see that he backs off. I wanna start a bounce dribble here, but I end up not being able to get under it enough, and so I just try to go with push dribble, and just things don't go well. There, I see him taking his sweet time, and so I want to challenge, but I actually missed the ball and hit him. This goal, I don't know how it happened. I didn't have any boost. I looked to the side to see where he was. I don't even know what he did, but I got a goal out of it, so that's a good thing. I'm not complaining about that. I saw from that kickoff that the ball went quite far, and so I didn't want to go after it and try for a shot. I see that he closes in and turns, so I go for a challenge and ultimately end up winning that 50-50. Almost miss the open goal shot, but managed to put it in, make it 2-0. Even though he does win the kickoff, I know that we have about the same boost, so I just wanted to get there and hit the ball away and grab my boost. That one, there's just nothing I could say about that. That was just a whiff. There again, I wanted to just see if I could get it on my hood, maybe flick it. Didn't quite work out, but the ball is still in his end, and since he was taking a sweet time again, being really slow, I just decided to challenge. Here, I just want to try to deny him as much boost as I can, just taking some on the sides. Try to force him to get some. There again, I just wanted to try to take boost, and if I had landed properly and he didn't hit me, that would have been probably a goal scoring opportunity for me. There, it's for him, that's a really risky situation. By the time that he's up on that wall, he's kind of screwed, because unless he's able to power clear that off the wall or air dribble that, I'm just sitting on the ground waiting for something to happen, just being patient, looking for a shot. There, I had a lot more time than I thought I did. I thought he was going to challenge it, so I tried to hit it over him, but he wasn't there, and I ended up just giving away ball possession. There, that was just a missed save by me. As soon as it went off the wall, I had to go up for it. I'm lucky that he missed it and posted it, but it could have easily been 3-1 right there. Again, he's going for some sort of air dribble. I just had to interrupt that one. I wanted to get around the ball and power slide, but I accidentally knocked it with the corner of my car, so I just had to kind of regroup and try to salvage what I could from that situation. When you see your opponent just kind of taking it slow, and there you can see that I made a mistake, and I saw him go for it and try to jump, and then just had to get back and goal. But if you see your opponent taking it slow, if you can find a moment to close the gap and seize an opportunity of challenging the ball, go for it. And a good example was like right there. I just wanted to turn really quickly, and oh, that's right, forgot. So we ended up getting the win by forfeit, but challenging the ball is greatly important, at least in my game. We also go up to Div 5 All-Star, super close to Superstar, but at least in my personal playstyle for ones, I don't like to give them that much space unless I have to, and then when I do, I try to find a moment where I can challenge and interrupt their play so that they can't make anything of it. A lot of that stems from actually, playing soccer for quite a long time and being a defender, so helpful there. This goal, though, I see that he takes my boost, and so at that point I just decide to go all in and commit to the ball, which I don't think he was exactly expecting. There, I miss. I miss a flip. My thumb actually got stuck on the A button and I only single jumped. I think it was the right idea, but I just didn't put it home. Consistency is a huge thing if you want to climb up to the top part of the ranks and get higher. Again, I had a shot opportunity and just kind of whiffed it. But back to that one goal. I don't think that he was expecting me to go for it, and I just decided to commit. There, I just got beat, and I decided to challenge at the wrong time, and I turned too late and tried to go for him. And for him, he did a really nice flake that I was not prepared for. He got it over me just at the last second. And one thing I don't know if I've talked about yet in ones is varying up your kickoff. You can probably see me do it a few times. Just a quick turn right there. Surprising your opponents is really good when you can turn and challenge the ball really quickly. But I don't think I've said before in ones that varying up your kickoffs can be very, very helpful. Because if you do the same kickoff over and over and over again, eventually your opponent's gonna adapt and catch on. And just like I was saying, being able to turn quickly and challenge is very helpful. And taking your opportunities when you see them. I should try to express that I don't think it's a good idea to just challenge willy-nilly. That shouldn't have been a goal. I don't know if he didn't have boost or not, but that was kind of a poor power shot from the bounce. But I don't think that it's a good idea to like challenge every single ball, but pick the right time to challenge and basically try to make them make a mistake, just kind of like I did. I knew that was going to happen and I saw it coming, but I wasn't able to adjust in time and get on the goal line and try to get out fast enough and go for a save. There, I was just waiting for the ball to come across the goal. Unfortunately for me, the kickoff hit the ball into the wall and it went closer to the back wall than the actual goal. I tried to catch that on the right side of my car and then just kind of like let it roll into the goal, but I missed my catch. And there was just a really, really poor challenge. I had a good shot opportunity and I wasn't able to make it, and he capitalized on me being out of position after that. Just a simple neutral kickoff. That's what I'm talking about right there. Is taking your opportunities. I see that he's basically just pushing the ball and he's not going very fast, so I decided to challenge him to stop his progress and end up winning a nice neutral 50-50 that I could just carry into the goal. Here I just try to hit it into the corner and see if it'll cross out enough for me to get to it, but he was good enough to stop it and put it out into the front. He almost got the flick over me, and I'm really lucky that he hit crossbar in that one. And then there, he's just out of position in my corner. There's an open goal. I take it. Those are the kind of things that you need to capitalize on to really move higher and higher up and be able to play at a higher level. And there, I didn't think that he was going to come for the ball actually, and I saw an opportunity to just go for a quick shot, and it ended up working out. It wasn't anywhere near the goal or the ball. Here, I'm looking for a bounce dribble, but it just kind of rolls off the wall, so then I just try to push it and regroup at that point. Once I see the ball hit the wall, I want to go and challenge it and try to stop it. Unfortunately, I misread it, and then another misread right there. And I just tried to carry it over the top of him, see if I can get it just right over him, but he was there, and he was able to stop that. This is what I mean by not giving them space. I gave them way too much time. I didn't challenge it, and once I decided to try to challenge it, it was too late and he flicked it over my head. Hesitation can be killer in this game. It's something that I've been actually struggling with a bit more lately and trying to get rid of, like, just going for that quick turn. And I knew he was still beside me, so I went up for it again, just to try to throw it away. That was a really bad play on my part, because I basically just tipped it up and it was behind me, and there was not a whole lot I could do to try to save that. Almost get the flick goal. Just put it in his corner, as no one on boost, so I just go to mid. And just like in the last game, these things can work in 2s and 3s, but in 1s, doing that and not having the skill to, or just not feeling comfortable to do them, can easily lead in a goal just like that. And I've experienced that quite a bit in the past. I wanted to air dribble there and get under the ball, but I kind of hit the middle of the ball when I jumped up. One thing that I want to point out that I just did right there, no, I didn't have enough boost, so I just wanted to hit it into the corner. Couldn't take a shot. Is that when you hit the ball over me, I didn't turn immediately and then try to challenge. I got back further in a position where I would have the time to turn and then challenge, and it ended up working in my favor. If we get another win by forfeit. Seems to be how 1s goes. I don't know if that's just I had a good day and I'm just doing well, but that's the end of this episode. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.